I think not a result. I think for the fairest result would be a draw, bearing in mind what we did in the second half. I think the first 25 minutes or 20 minutes of Arsenal were very, very strong with those 2 free kicks and a couple of chances that they had. It was difficult for us initially to control their pace in the game. As soon as we managed to control the possession, we started creating. So I think we finished the second half or the first half on top. And then in the second half was all ours. Great credit to the players for putting them under pressure, for really push Arsenal against their goal, but not with enough clear-cut chances for us to get that 1-1 to get that goal. So some positives there for the determination, the ambition, the ability to in a place like the Emirates make Arsenal finish with 4 fullbacks on the pitch and 3 defensive midfielders, but not enough to take the result. So I think in the end I congratulate Arsenal for what they done.
Were you concerned, as Arsene has said, it might be difficult to integrate so many players?
No, I'm not concerned. The only thing I do is I agree with that perspective. It's not a concern because when you have this type of quality individually, it can only help you achieve those things in a quicker way. So it's not a concern. It's something that we have to work on. At the moment, it's very, very difficult with the stops for the international duty, which most of the players go anyway. But I think it will come through time, through matches, and but I'm very, very confident because the ability is there from all of the players.
Andre, when you watched the game today, have you got a vision of how you want your team to play?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been this season started with 2 games with the number 10 just behind the striker. These last 2 we've played the 4-3-3. This is more or less the way we want to go forward this season. We saw today Soldado and Defoe together, which is something that we want to work on. Which most of the season we played most of last season we played with that system. So in between those systems, I think we will go forward. As I don't have the complete report, doesn't look very, very good at the moment. So I would prefer to give you a further update later through our communications department.
Is it the ankle or is it?
Yeah, it's the fibula. So it's a bit more concerning. But we just have to wait. So it's irrelevant to make any predictions.
Andre, are you just kind of now looking forward to sort of moving on to the sort of post-Gareth Bale era? Obviously, apologies, we've been talking about it so much with you. But now that it looks, we're hearing there might be an outsider tonight or tomorrow, it's finally going to be over. Is that a bit of a relief on one level, although it's going to be a big miss?
I don't think so. It's neither, because we have gone with our work since we've went to Hong Kong. The player has been injured, so we've moved forward in our work. We've moved forward in our transfer activity. So it hasn't really had that kind of effect on us. The player is an absolute wonderful player. Is going to join going to join Real Madrid. So we wish him all the best. He's left it with great memories from last season, which I think every Tottenham fan cherishes. But he has moved on, and we move on as well.
Do you think amongst the genuine excitement about all the good players you've signed, that some people have forgotten almost how much you will miss Bale, particularly in tight games?
Yeah, but I think it's part of change. In the end, change creates expectations and raises anxiety in people, and we have this great belief in ourselves that this can be our season. We have to move forward. There are lots of clubs that have this type of transfer activity, and they just have to move forward. You can only look at Swansea, for example. Outside, we can look at FC Porto, which loses 5 players or 6 players per season and reinvests once again. So at the moment, Tottenham has made some great reinvestments from all of the money that will come from Gareth Bale into the team, which is wonderful. I think we can collect this in the future.
Do you think you're going to do any more business tomorrow, or is that?
No, we might outline a couple of loans to other clubs, but I don't think anybody else.
Asuakoto and Adebayo, are they going to stay?
We just have to wait.
Has there been any interest from Queen's Park Rangers for to make a side?
There's been lots of talks with Queen's Park Rangers, as you can imagine, for different players. So the list is so extensive that is irrelevant to specific names. Yeah, wonderful creative player. Great solution for our number 10 position. We have, we will have great competition in that position as well. With Luis doing extremely well the other day against Tbilisi. So our idea is to create a very, very strong squad that competes to be in the team. I think Christian brings that flair and creativity that we saw in Ajax for these last years. Great ability to see a pass, and a player that is used to play in a high level in Europe. So I'm extremely pleased. Unfortunately for him and for Kirikes, the paperwork wasn't ready for them to be able to be selected for this game. But they will now become, when they return from international duty, they will compete for their place.
Okay, last couple, guys.
Lack of creativity so far, only 2 goals. Is that something that worries you, even though you're players?
I think it's a false question. I don't think that is a good argument, because we came to Arsenal and we created lots of chances. Obviously there are players that are different from others. There are players who are box to box. There are players that are more creative and have that ability to link up others. You saw 2 very, very different teams today with Arsenal and Tottenham, but in another way you can reach success through different types of players. So I think we have the ability in our squad, and we have both type of players. You just have to choose the right strategy for each game.
All right, thank you very much.